The objective of this video series is for us to, inshallah ta'ala, reflect and to become better human beings in this month of Ramadan, inshallah. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Nahmaduhu wa nasalli wa nasallim ala rasulihil kareem amma ba'd. Alhamdulillah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has blessed you and I with another day of Ramadan. Alhamdulillah. We make dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He blesses us with many more Ramadans in our lives with best of health, wealth, and everything combined. Ameen ya Rabbil Alameen. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us how to carry ourselves as social beings amongst each other. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us in the Quran, بعد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم, اجتنبوا كثيرا من الظن إن بعد الظن إثم. O believers, refrain from having a lot of assumptions. Verily, some assumptions are evil. This is the closest meaning of this principle we find in the Quran. Now, we as social beings, as I mentioned just a few moments ago, we come across each other in different walks of life, in the professional world, in the masjid, or at the local community center, or we run into each other all the time. It's important that we be mindful of this perspective or this aspect, that we don't assume evil of the next person, right? And that is in person. On top of that, right, when we hear something about someone, hopefully we shouldn't be a part of such gatherings where backbiting is taking place. That's a different topic on its own. But the point is, when we come across a situation and we're left to make a judgment about the next person, and we could make a judgment both ways. We could have a positive assumption regarding this individual, or we could have a negative assumption regarding this individual. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling us in the Quran, have the positive assumption. Give your brother or sister the benefit of the doubt. Even if you see someone outwardly doing something that is making you uneasy, which of course is not outwardly haram. It could be interpreted to be something haram or evil, right? It could be, it's subject to interpretation. When you're able to go both ways, a believer is that individual that is going to give this person the benefit of the doubt. And when more of us do this, collectively, without even knowing, inshallah ta'ala, we will be making this world a better place. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless us with the best of character, like Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Ameen ya Rabbil Alameen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.